Hey, carnivore friends, how are you today? So for me, it's this week is 9 months of carnivore. I just want to take a little moment to reflect on what I've learned and what my experience was so far. Yeah, so I guess in 9 months, I have not really told a lot of people. I told one of my dear friends, and he's actually doing it right now. So it's been a good influence to him. I have seen secondhand that his mental illness went away. He's been telling me whenever I see him around, I guess once a week or so, that everybody has been commenting him on how good he's doing. Just I mean also how good he looks, but just hey man, you really like he's so clear minded and he's I mean compared to what he was a year ago. So that's what I've learned is I work with elderly people, older people, and obviously they all have some kind of illness or something, what they're dealing with. Very, very slowly, I have been trying to talk about carnivore gradually within 6 months or so, trying to be a good example. I've always said no to all the cookies and cakes they've ever offered me, so I've never even said yes once. Because I find that really easy when I'm outdoors. I'm more like a secret eater, that's basically my challenge, eating alone. So I've never really had any problem with saying no to them. Yeah, they're kind of curious because sometimes I bring my boiled eggs and they laugh at it. But then meanwhile, they're eating their muesli with fruits and, they're obviously eating a lot of vegetables. One woman I work for, she has Parkinson's disease, and it's really, really hard to see because she's really trying to control her movements, and I feel bad for her because she's such a lovely woman. But whenever I'm there, she kind of eats sweets all the time, and I know why that is. It's a lack of energy because she says she doesn't like fish and she doesn't like meat, and it's just really hard for me I keep pushing her, like, at least eat some eggs. Your body needs it. That's all I explain to her. Her doctors have never ever said anything to her about diet. She knows she's overweight and she knows she needs to lose weight. But the thing is, the reason I wanted to lose weight like a year ago was always like the aesthetics. You want to look good because you have a better, you can fit your clothes better and you look better, you get more attention, whatever. But what people don't realize is how dangerous it is to be like in this insulin resistant state, and your body all your organs are, fat, and it's just really, really unhealthy. But I don't think they really take it that seriously. It's really hard to see that they are not really listening to me, and they're very, very much brainwashed still about the eating vegetables is healthy and should eat it, even if they do like meat. So in Holland we eat a lot of breads, and it's very rich, very rich breads, and we spread it with margarine and we put jelly on it, or peanut butter, or chocolate sprinkles, and I guess it's considered a healthy meal. But an hour later you're hungry again, you have to eat again. And anyway, so 9 months of carnivore, what I have experienced is a true sense of being proud of myself. I've been doing this all by myself, living alone, with the carnivore community obviously by my side, and lots of loving comments and people supporting me. So that's been so helpful. And all the YouTube videos, I've not skipped a day where I haven't watched a carnivore video. So I'm always learning, and I really noticed that at some point, you see a lot of repetition of some of the stuff that's being repeated, and I can now really understand the terms, what it is, and yes, so sometimes I watch Edward Goki or Bart K, but sometimes it's just a little bit too much and too quick for me. But I guess people like Anthony Chaffee and Dr. Sean Baker and Dr. Barry, they simplify it a little bit more. 9 months, like I said, I've only told one person I have my best friend, she's a nurse, and for some reason I feel a little reluctant to tell her because I know I'm going to get into that argument and the questions. And I don't know, I just don't feel like it. Also, my sister and my nieces are vegetarian. It's what I did do. I just ordered the book from Elizabeth Bright, Dr. Elizabeth Bright, Good Girls. What's the title again? I have to look it up, but I think it's Good Girls, Good Fats. It's good for girls, something like that. Because my nieces, they all have very bad acne, and I don't know what they're eating through a day because I don't see them very often, but I just wanted to give them some support, and maybe, the book is in English and they're all Dutch, but I think my sister can read it maybe, and realize that some of the animal fats is really important for them in their, development and for better skin and feeling better. That's my way of helping. I might just read it first and then I give it away. So that's what I've been doing. No direct confrontations with vegetarians. Also, what I've learned is that it's really easy to have a day trip and bring your own food, because what I really like, make my own ground beef burger patties, and I put them in a pan and then I fry them, and then I put them in a little Tupperware. And yesterday I brought them with me and I ate them on a tray, and it's like a little burger and you just eat it, and it doesn't really smell very bad because it's so freshly made. Yeah, and I eat some boiled eggs when I'm on the road. I can really last a long time with that, so that's not a problem for me anymore. Being afraid of going hungry. And on Carnivore, I can really go without food for a long, long time. So last night I ate some chicken legs around 7 p.m. And actually at some point I was still a little bit hungry because I should have bought more food. I don't know, I lasted today. I helped a friend with some wallpaper, picking out and putting it on the walls, and it was really nice. And at some point it was like 3 o'clock and I'm like, man, I really gotta eat something or else. This is the point. And then I started counting. I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is 19 hours without food. And I didn't even realize, because I don't eat breakfast. So I postponed my lunch, and then it's 3 p.m. and then, yeah, I was really hungry. And now I'm still kind of hungry, but I'm just gonna eat like a big strip loin tonight, and then with a lot of butter, and that should be enough to fill me up. Because I have noticed, okay, the whole carb thing, I did no dairy the last 10 days, and then I introduced a couple days ago. I introduced some milk because I really love like celebrations and going out. I really like to order a cappuccino, decaf. That's just my only like thing I can enjoy, and it just keeps the attention away from like me just drinking water or anything. So I did buy some milk, but I have not eaten yogurt in a couple weeks. So I'm really proud of that, because that kind of stalled my weight loss. And I did buy some cheese, and I made a couple cheeseburgers just for the entertainment factor, just for the fun. But the carbs, the carb thing, I actually thought about cheating, because the last time I cheated was a couple weeks ago, and then I had chocolate nuts with chocolate covered, and it was like a little bag, and it was so really good. And actually I didn't have any symptoms at all. I didn't have a headache, I didn't have stomach ache, I wasn't tired after. So I was like, hey, this is kind of, if I'm gonna cheat, that would be like a little safe option. But I didn't. So I just went home. I'm like, I'm just really hungry, and now I think I need sugar, but I don't. I just need a really good meal with a lot of fat. So that's what I've learned, that if you are thinking about cheating, you probably need some more fat in your diet. Yeah, so one more thing. I do notice that it is a lot easier to not cheat after 9 months. I just go by my day, eating carnivore, no big deal. Also, I think that's really like a carnivore sign after 9 months. But man, I am so happy. I could just, when people ask me how I'm doing, I don't say I'm good. I just say I'm super happy and I feel so amazing. And I just feel genuine, like this flow, like my laughter is genuine. It's just like I feel my laughter is like real, and I can just enjoy life so much more. I'm just, it's just really hard to explain. Just now I rode my bike through the fields in the rain, and I saw the green field. It was so lush and it had such beautiful coloring, and the hues were different, and I teared up, and I'm so connected with my heart and God in myself, and I feel so like this is really the way that everybody should feel. So that's my carnivore. Wow, I just wish it for everyone, and now I know how you can feel. I don't think I would ever go back. Anyway, so 9 months of carnivore. I don't know if I will ever eat vegetables. I don't have any need for them. I do think about like eating yogurt with some fruits. Maybe if I'm gonna, at some point introduce that back into my life, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but now when I cheat, I am really like, it's easier for me not to go back completely. Like if I do want to cheat and have something that's not carnivore, it's really easy like the next day to jump back on the wagon and just see it for what it is. But the urges are very, very less than in the beginning. I do notice as well that my voice is better when I sing. I guess it has to do with inflammation. My range is bigger. I can go higher and lower. That's really, really nice. So I am not really dating. I haven't dated with anyone yet, but I am in contact with like I made a profile online, and I've been chatting with some guys, and I like them all. They're really friendly and nice, and so I'm gonna be a polygamist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really like I've lived with someone for about 15 years, and now I'm like I really enjoy my freedom, but I haven't met up with anyone yet. But I don't know how it goes with carnivore. We'll see. Someone's open for it. Okay, so 9 months, still going strong. I wish you a great day and be safe. Bye bye.